All right. Welcome everybody to our Meet Plexus call officially. Happy Monday or whatever day you are watching this back. We have loved implementing these and doing these every single week on our team to just give you an overview of what Plexus is, both the products and the opportunity, so that you know and have a really great way to make an informed decision about what you want to do with your health. We know that there are lots of different options out there. We also know that there are lots of feelings that we have every single day and symptoms that we go through and battling, being just exhausted and sick and tired of being sick and tired. And there's lots of different things that you might see being posted about or shared with you every day. And here at Plexus, we just want to make sure that you know exactly who we are. The popular saying right now is gatekeeping, right? There's no gatekeeping here. We just want you to make an informed decision and be able to answer all of your questions. So, just to kick us off so that you know who is going to be talking at you for the next 20 or 25 minutes. My name is Brianne Coolidge. I have been with Plexus for 10 years, which is still wild to say. And for the last 8 years, I have been honored to say that I'm a diamond in the company. And all that means simply at the base is that I went from a complete skeptic who never thought that I would take the products, let alone share the products, and absolutely fell in love and love being able to pass this on to other people. I was a sixth grade math teacher, and because of all of our health issues, I had three kiddos in 3 years. In that same 3 year time span, I was diagnosed with four different autoimmune disorders, and my oldest daughter was going through extreme anaphylactic allergies and outdoor intolerances. By the time she was 5, she had over 30 different ones. We live on a farm, and she has, just like that picture there, my kids have a real love and passion for showing cows and being outdoors. And so you can imagine living on a farm and having lots of allergies, both outdoor and food, was just not cutting it for our lifestyle. And so I had seen a friend posting about Pink Drink and Plexus on Facebook. And honestly, I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. But she had ordered something after I had walked away from my teaching job. I was making vinyl decals on Etsy. And she came and started talking to me about Plexus. And so I honestly ordered just because I did not want to have her stop ordering from me with my vinyl decals. And so the first time that I started Plexus, I actually quit. And then 6 months later, came back to it. And that's why we love doing these calls because, full disclosure, I did not know what I had ordered. And I also didn't know what I had in front of me with the quality, with the ingredients, and with the company. And I am so, so thankful that I ended up coming back about 6 months after I quit the first time because I started researching the ingredients and knew that it was something that our family needed. And so one of the things that I love doing the most in this is building specialized plans for people so that you can get started. And now we have a team full of thousands of people that love doing the same. And so we're going to walk you through a little bit tonight about what Plexus is, both the company and the opportunity and the products. So again, you can just really make an informed decision about where you are at. I know that there is a lot sometimes that we see about network marketing and how people want health and happiness and they want opportunity or a second income. But the next sentence after that is, but not from an MLM. And so one of the things that I love about Plexus that sets us apart, along with all of these accolades that are on your screen right now, is that when you do this, you actually get people that do a little happy dance when you order with them, not because they have to share, but because they believe in this company, they believe in the products, and they believe in you enough to either have sent you this recording or to have invited you here tonight. And so if you are here and you're loving Plexus, will you just say what you love about this opportunity? And if you are here for the first time and you have not yet ordered anything with Plexus, would you either just drop in the comments of the chat if you're live, new here, or in the comments of the YouTube, or just message back the person that added you here and let them know, because we want to make sure that you get into our drawing for this. So Plexus as the company, we have an A+ with the BBB, with the Better Business Bureau, which is a huge accolade because that comes from happy customers. We have less than a 1% return rate. We do have a 60-day back money guarantee, but it is used less than 1% of the time of the hundreds of thousands of orders that go out every single month. We have been around for 17 years in the microbiome and the gut health space. And so we love calling ourselves, because we have earned it, the OG gut health company. We were talking about probiotics before probiotics were cool. We actually began as a breast health company, and we're based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Why we put this on this graphic for you, that we're a debt-free company and that we're privately owned, that is really, really important. The people that own our company, Alec and Tarl, that founded us, and are still in the day-to-day operations of our company, we do not have to answer to people that are sitting in a boardroom or from stock or shareholders. So we get to make the decisions about what products we bring in, what new innovations we bring in, and how this company gets to give back. There are millions of dollars spent every single year in philanthropy, and I directly attribute that to the people that we get to work with every single day. They care about the people, and they care about giving back in so many ways. And so when you order with Plexus, just know that it is something that we hold in such a high regard, what we are a part of every single day. Okay, so products. A lot of times when you might message somebody and they're like, okay, just send me a link. And my response always is, not yet. And here's why. Because our website is filled with incredible products, and we love personalizing things to meet you where you're at, so that you don't just go on a website and see all the things that we have to offer. We've got a gut health line. We've got a general wellness line. We've got kids wellness as well, which I love. We've got an immune health line. We've got products that are specifically designed for weight management. We just revamped in our last year, after two plus years of really studying the skin microbiome. We revamped our skin health line, and it is absolutely incredible. And I love that no matter what you do with Plexus, you do not have to worry about the quality of the ingredients and the products. Everything is natural and plant-based. It's non-GMO, gluten-free, and we have a lot of vegan options as well. Something that I always love checking, I had somebody that messaged me today and said that they were already with a health and wellness company and just sent me the ingredients. And one of the first things that I noticed was that it was packed with synthetic sugars, with sucralose, fructose, and glucose. And that is something that I love knowing when I recommend these products, that I do not ever have to worry about what is included in them, because Plexus is top notch every single step of the way. So if you can look at that left-hand side of your phone or your iPad or your computer, whatever you're tuning in from right now, the things that Plexus helps with are actually one of the reasons that I was the most skeptical about this entire line when I first started, because I thought there's no way that something that helps with anxiety, that helps with mood, that helps also with skin conditions, that also helps with gut health, I just did not think that there was something that could address so many different symptoms for people and also be so simple. And so when you see us posting about Slim and the pink drink, know that Slim is so much more than just weight loss. I was somebody that struggled a lot in my 20s with eating disorders and just different things that I had going on. And so when I first saw the name Slim, I was really hesitant. It is something that is so much more than just weight loss, because your glucose metabolism is linked to so many different parts of your body. Yes, linked to weight management, but also your blood sugar balance, your blood pressure regulation, hormones, cravings, and just the way that your overall body balances. And so we actually have two different kinds of our pink drink. We have the microbiome, which is more geared towards your gut health with a prebiotic fiber that is in there. And then we also have a hunger control, which has all the same benefits, but it has a fiber that's going to help you keep fuller longer. Both of them are gluten-free, both of them non-GMO and vegetarian as well. All right. A lot of you will hear us talking about and posting about our kind of Fab Three, and that is made up of what we call the triplex. It's the Slim, which I just mentioned, and then a good probiotic and a good magnesium supplement. Probiotics are all the rage right now, but they are not created all the same. So ProBio 5 has the good probiotics, but it also has digestive enzymes to help kind of be that scrubbing bubbles of your intestines. And it's going to go in, it's going to get all of the bad gunk out. And then that bile cleanse, that magnesium supplement is really gentle. It's going to help push it through. My kiddos have actually taken those two products since they were 2, 3, and 5 and have had amazing success. In the last 10 years, we do not struggle. Everybody right now, of course, is posting about it being sick season with us entering into winter. We don't ever have to worry about that anymore. And that is not something that we could say before Plexus. We were constantly sick and passing things back and forth all winter long. That product in the middle is called Balance. It's something that a lot of people are loving, especially going into this season where we do tend to overeat, right? We go right from holiday, from all of the Halloween candy and sugar to Thanksgiving, and then all of the holiday parties around Christmas. And so that actually helps to block carbs and sugars from ever entering the bloodstream. Okay, the drinks. If you watch us on social media, those of us that share really openly about this, we do have the Slim, the pink drink, but we also have these other incredible drinks too. I'm actually sipping my Restore right now. I like it hot like a tea, especially I live in central Pennsylvania, and so it's getting pretty chilly out. So I like it hot as a tea before I go to bed at night. But this is our liver detox drink, amazing for clearing toxins from our body. Hydrate is what I call a natural Gatorade. It helps to replenish the electrolytes. We don't have all of the extras, right, that you get from Gatorade with the synthetic sugars and the food dyes that are actually banned in a lot of other countries. And then Active, that is what I call my mom fuel. I love drinking that before I go and grab my kids because they are 12, 13, and 15 now. We've got tons of sports and different things happening at night. And that gives me the energy and the sustainability to just keep going at night with them. If you are on and you are already loving those drinks, will you just drop in the comments which one, if you could pick just one, which one's your favorite and why? And those of you that I know are on and very indecisive, you can tell why you like each one. That's okay too. Okay, I'm not going to spend a ton of time going through all of these, but what we love to do for you at the beginning, I started this with saying we love personalizing things for you. Most people start with the triplex, and then if you have very specific things that you want to help address, we help you build your supplement stack. And so if you want to take a screenshot of this, go ahead and do that now. But know that we are going to help you every single step of the way to be able to pick those custom products that you might want. There are a lot of things that I could say about every single one of these, but we really love making sure that we get you on the path to your optimal success and what is going to work best in your day. Please, please know that we are not a company that pushes product. When I first started, I started with the triplex and then I gradually added on things. Now I love seeing people add with the triplex and then one thing, maybe specifically to them. But we want to make sure that this is something that fits in your day because there's nothing worse. And I think that this is what turns a lot of people off to ordering with network marketing or social sharing, however you want to call this, is when a lot of products are sold and given and pushed and told that you needed them all, and then they just sit on your counter because you're not quite sure what to do with them. We want to work with you to make sure that your schedule adapts and that these products adapt to fit your needs. This is something that a lot of people are loving this time of year too. I actually just had a friend that ordered this yesterday from me. It's called our 3-day reset. It is everything that you need nutritionally for 3 days. 68 grams of protein. Everything that you need comes within that box. And you can actually get it 50% off right now if you start with that triplex that we've been talking about. Now, I love to point out that these pictures are not just one reset. right? We are not about putting things out there that are not reality. Cassie, my friend in the middle, did several resets over a 6 month time span. And then Andrea, her first picture was right after she had her sweet baby, her number four. And then she had done a couple of resets. And so we have lots of pictures of what happens in 3 days. But what we really want to have you guys see is that this is not something that we are about putting out there, that this is a quick fix kind of thing. We love seeing your body heal naturally and balance out so that you don't keep having symptom after symptom and going from quick fix to quick fix. This is the skin health line. I'm just going to bop through this real quick to keep everything a little bit shorter and sweeter. But if you are looking for a daily routine that has your microbiome on your skin at its best, this is the one for you. It is absolutely incredible. I have super sensitive skin, and this system has absolutely changed the health of my skin at 41. Okay, this month, what is really cool, Plexus always gives back in lots of different ways. And in November, they're doing 15% off. So if you have not yet ordered, or if you have a friend that you're thinking about already that you want to do this with, everybody gets 15% off their first order. And you also get free shipping on the next 2 months. So in December and January, which sounds crazy to say that we're thinking about that. The only thing that you have to do to get that 15% off is you just choose your wellness bundle. And so right after this call, what I would love for y'all to do is just message and say, hey, this is what stood out to me the most. What are you thinking for X, Y, and Z? Whatever the top 2 or 3 health goals that you have, that's what we want for you. What I would love to do for the next couple of minutes is just talk to you about the opportunity within Plexus, not because, and please hear me loud and clear in this, not because if you order with Plexus, will you ever be made to feel like you have to share this. But what we do want for every single one of you is to know where our hearts are and how this opportunity aligns with what we do. I think that in a lot of times in network marketing, the way that people feel about it is because it's done the wrong way and they don't understand the opportunity part of it, and how when it's done right and how when it's done with your heart, that it can absolutely be something that brings you into a community. And so the person that added you here tonight actually does not have to share. With Plexus, we do not have any quotas. We don't have minimums every single month. The only thing that you do with Plexus is you order your products and then you get a link. But what happens with Plexus when you're a part of this and when you're on this side of it, and if you're here and you're sharing, will you just drop one of the things that you love most about our community in the chat so that people can see what this is outside of just a PowerPoint presentation and a voice talking. But when you're here in Plexus and you see how people come together, it is so much more than just a side hustle. But this is something that's becoming more and more popular because 44 million Americans right now already have something that they love on the side of their 9 to 5 job. Or if they're a stay-at-home mom, or if they're a work-from-home mom, it is something that is absolutely incredible right now, especially because we need more, right? I don't know if y'all have been to the grocery store or you have been anywhere lately, but the cost of things is skyrocketing. And a 9 to 5 or a 1 or 2, even 2 sometimes income households are just not plain cutting it. And so to have something that you can do from the device that you're on, and everybody has a gut that we can share and that we can love and that we can do it with like-minded people has been absolutely amazing. And so even though we know that it's not something that you have to do, we find that a lot of people in some capacity love being able to grab an accountability partner or two, or share to their heart's content to be able to have that extra. So we have over 30 different products. When you order, you get a referral link, and then that referral link becomes your own store. And you actually start making commissions immediately when you start sharing it. Network marketing is actually projected to reach $329 billion by the end of this year. So it is absolutely something that so many people are a part of. And the reason is because in exit polls right now, 92% of people would actually rather buy from somebody that they know and trust and that they're going to get the follow up with. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I order from Amazon, I don't get a call from anybody checking in on me. Once in a while, I'll get an email, right? But nobody's checking in to see if I'm actually using the product or taking the vitamins or using the pink drink like you're going to do and see here. Something that also sets us apart in Plexus from a lot of other companies is that we have unique products. We have something that you can't get on a store shelf. Our products are absolutely set above the rest because they go through third-party clinical trials and testing, and that's something that other companies cannot say. Like we can actually say that our Vital Biome is clinically proven to help with anxiety and depression. We can say that our X Factor Plus is clinically proven to help with menopause. And so I can't think of another company that's able to say that in the network marketing space or in a space that's found on a store shelf. We also have consumable products, right? It's not like you buy a pair of leggings or a purse and then you need another one. You actually consume these products. And so it's something that you need monthly. And nobody wants to run out because when you feel good and you know what it's like to fuel your body with good, you want to be able to keep ordering it. And it actually gets to the root cause of what you're feeling every single day. I'm going to skim through these pages, but I want you to know as soon as you order, this is something that you'll get added to. We have VIP and brand ambassador pages. We have simple sharing systems that you are a part of. We do these calls every single week. And so when you bring people on or when you start with us, you are never just an order and then let go. We do every single step of this in any capacity that you want to make this is something that is here for you always. We have challenge groups that we do every single month for 2 weeks to just hold you accountable to the products. We do some really amazing giveaways, and we have everything in our team pages that you could possibly need, along with chats too, that will help you. So I'm going to also skim back through this kind of quickly in trying to save some time. I want to be respectful of your Monday nights here, but we actually get paid 23 different times during the month. The only days of the week that we do not get paid are Saturdays and Sundays, and we have next day pay right now too. So if you were to wake up in the morning and order your products and you shared with somebody by 5 o'clock tomorrow, you actually will end up getting your first paycheck on Wednesday. And so that's something that is really, really amazing and sets us apart with Plexus because, again, so many people need that, especially right now leading up into Christmas. And so we also get paid 7 levels deep. And so it's not just you having to share with the masses, it's you sharing with your best friend and then them sharing with their mom and you getting paid on all of that. With a lot of other companies, you actually have to structure it very differently. With Plexus, you love having people close to you. And so that middle picture there in the middle, it can look however you want this to look, and we help map that with you every single step of the way. I would love for you just for a second to dream with me before we hop off of this. If this is something that has ever caught your eye and something that you've thought about, and again, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're already an entrepreneur, maybe you're at a 9 to 5 all day, maybe you don't love your job, maybe you absolutely are super passionate and would never want to leave your job. What I love about this is that there is every single person that's able to do this and make an impact for other people. And so if that's you, and maybe it's covering your products, maybe it's making a couple extra $1,000 a month, or maybe it's making 5 figures a month, whatever that looks like for you and your family, we want you to know what the opportunity is here on the other side of this so that you know where you can take this. And again, maybe it's you getting your products. Maybe it's you getting your products and sharing with 1 or 2 people. Maybe it's you sharing with the masses. But we want to make sure that you know what's here every single step of the way. So this cash for the holidays, just to put this into perspective for you, if you shared with 1 person after you ordered your products, you get $45 back. Our first big bonus comes for 3 people. And so just your mom, your sister, and your best friend ordering with you, you get $460 cash back. Whether you want to use that for products and keep it in an account and just use it for your products, whether you want to go for, 6 people and having an extra $700 for Christmas presents, however that looks for you, again, that's exactly what we are here for. I talked about this just for a second, but the next day pay, this is how it can look for you. If you order your wellness bundle, that unlocks your referral link and your free website. We're here to show you how you can create a cart to be able to pass that on to other people. The thing that I think scared me the most about this is that I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to start posting on social media. I've got to start reaching out to everybody. I've got to be a copy and paste company. That is not what we are here. We have lots of people that start sharing without ever making a post on social media because, again, they just reach out to the people that they do life with. We have some people that love making posts on social media. Again, however this looks for you, we meet you where you're at with Plexus. If you could drop, if you're already here and you're loving this opportunity, could you drop in the chat how this went for you? How did you have your first person start with you and who that was? Just so that we can show people and have people see, because I know what it's like hearing it from one person as opposed to seeing it from other people, dropping that in the chat as well. And we have a lot of fun here. This is something that is our trips, our team pages, all of the community and the experience that you get here is something I cannot imagine now doing my life without having people check in on us. I know that I would never have been able to do this by myself, right? We have a team of thousands of people now, and it's because I shared with somebody who shared with somebody who shared with somebody. And that ripple effect of helping moms and dads and grandparents and brothers and sisters and kids be back in moments again is something that is far beyond what I ever thought was going to be possible when I took health struggles into an order. And so tonight, we just want to thank you so much for coming. We will do a drawing for the $100 cash. Ashley Baker is on here with me helping, and she's going to put everybody's name into the drawing, and we will make sure that that gets announced and gets to y'all too. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of it and considering what could happen for you if you just take those next steps for your health. And so what I would encourage you to do tonight, again, just before we hop off, message, or after we hop off rather, sorry, message the person that invited you here and just tell them what stood out to you the most, what could you relate to the most, and give them your honest feedback. They just want to be able to chat this through with you and make sure that we make this exactly what you want it to be. Thanks for coming, y'all. Have a great night.